Hey guys, EdogPlays here bringing you guys another video. Today we're hopping back onto Supermarket Tycoon for part 7 of this series. I really hope you guys are enjoying this brand new series. If you are, please go ahead and show some support by smashing that like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. So while we were away, we have earned $70.6 trillion. Obviously, we can only be away for 2 hours in this game, which is a little bit different than most games. Most games will sometimes, like Idle Miner has a limit of 30 days. Merge Plans, I think it just kind of keeps on going on. I really don't know why this is only limited to 2 hours. Obviously, they try to get you to purchase the manager, which increases it to 10 hours. But I mean, it's quite expensive. It's like $14 American, so it's quite expensive. But now that we have $80 trillion, we're gonna have a ton of money, obviously, to start off this episode with. One thing I am noticing, the parking lot is getting very, very filled up. So let's spend 10 trillion on that. A little bit of money there. So $10 trillion to increase the parking lot capacity. Looking actually quite a bit bigger, to be honest. So we have 6 free stalls right now. Obviously, okay. So there's an underground parkade now? Okay, so it actually looks like there's an underground parking. That's where everyone is going right now. So that looks absolutely sweet. That looks really sweet, actually. So they can actually hold, we have 54 parking spaces. We get cars entry 36.8 a minute. Actually, we're 100% full right now. So how much is the next upgrade? It's going to be expensive. 100 trillion. So we're not quite there yet, but that's definitely something we should try to increase in the near future. So let's go ahead and start off by looking at this. So gains per customer, 66 billion. Customer buying 53. Those stats don't really matter too much. Customer capacity, that doesn't matter either. These last 3 are what matter. Parking lot usage is at 100%. So that's telling us that we need to upgrade our parking lot. If we had 100 trillion, I definitely think that would be a really, really good decision, because obviously that brings in more people into your store, which means if the gains per customer is 66 billion, and you can hold another 10 people in, obviously that's another 10 people spending 66 billion. So it does really, really help, but we don't have the money for that. Average checkout waiting line, 0.6 people. Like, we do not need to upgrade that for a very long time. Honestly, if that's even between 3 to 4 people, that's not bad at all. That's not gonna get red or anything like that. Average checkout waiting time, that I believe we can actually increase by purchasing another cash register. So we can purchase more cash registers. I just don't want to upgrade them, because that's when it gets super, super expensive as well. So currently our most profitable department by far is the clothing department. Actually, maybe not by far anymore. No, actually by 100 billion a minute. So that's quite a bit. But the clothing department's earning us $290 billion every single minute. Produce department is 195 billion every minute. Other than that, they're all below 100. So I want to go ahead and upgrade the clothing department as much as possible. Attend to 250 customers in the seafood department. We'll go and claim that. Build the clothing department in your supermarket. We did that as well. Attend to 1,000 customers in the produce department. Gonna be super, super easy as well. Next one is the perfume department at 1 Q. So we are still quite a ways away from that, to be honest. But I will, like I said, we're going to go ahead and spend all of our money basically on here. So one thing we need to do, as you guys can see, there is a huge lineup. So we're going to go ahead and actually hire a new worker, which instantly brought up our earnings from around 600 billion to around $900 billion. So instantly a huge, huge increase. If we go ahead and spend a little bit on actually their salary, that goes up a lot too. We are now officially making $1 trillion every single minute. So I'm wondering if that upgrade right there, the clothing salary, increase the productivity of clothing department employee by 5%. So that's basically increasing how quick they're serving each customer. They're trying to be more efficient, quicker, obviously, with that. But we'll get that up to a little bit here. So that's 1 trillion, 2.4. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. We spent quite a bit of money on that. We're making just over $1 trillion a minute. Now we're going to go ahead and hold down this upgrader and see how much we're at. So we're at 194. I mean, as soon as we hit 200, we're getting an 8 times profit boost. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we're at just over 1 trillion. Instantly up to 6 trillion, 7 trillion, $7.55 trillion every single minute, making the clothing department definitely by far the most profitable department we have, by far. So if we go ahead and take a look here, Clothing department is earning a $7.19 trillion. So obviously this means we need to spend a ton of money on the other departments because we should be making so much money now. We'll actually go and watch this 25 trillion. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at our second best department, which I believe is actually the produce department. We'll go ahead and spend a ton of money on that. Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and start from the worst departments. Or sorry, the first departments we got. So first, I'll show you. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here. So let's go all the way to the left here. We're going to purchase all of the employees. As you can see, employee, we have purchased all of them. You can have 5 employees. So now let's go to the bakery. Let's purchase all. Oh, we won't have enough. We'll purchase our 5th employee here at the bakery department. Not too much money, to be honest. Okay, we have a lot of money left over. What should we do? So 45 billion for a bakery salary. 26 billion from a green grocer salary. So we'll go ahead and upgrade this a little bit. Watch our money in the top left corner, how much we're making per minute. It's going up slightly, not a huge amount, but we don't have a ton of money either. And we'll just spend the rest here as well. Actually got quite a few upgrades in there, but it is level 436. So I mean, we don't expect to get a ton per upgrade, but there we go. So now we have maxed out our employees on the bakery and also the produce department, meaning that we should have very, very short lineups for the produce department. As you can see, no one is really being helped, or no one needs to be helped here. Super, super quick interactions. If you look here, look at how much longer it actually takes for the clothing department to even just put through one customer. Not looking at how many employees we have, but how long it takes to ring them through. That's probably a good 10 seconds. If you look here, look at the bakery. That's like 1.5, maybe 2 seconds. I don't think that's even 2 seconds. So that is absolutely ridiculous. So that's just showing you we need to increase their salary. So that's going to increase their productivity rate by 5%, which is actually a huge amount. You can definitely tell when you have them upgraded a lot compared to when you don't. So here we can actually, okay, let's keep on going. So the butcher shop, so we got the bakery, max employees, butcher shop, another employees, 50 trillion. We have 4 out of 5 right now. So last one's close. 3 out of 5 at the seafood department. So we'll go ahead and spend $5 trillion there. And 24 billion. This is only 3.9 billion to actually increase their salary. So we'll go ahead and do that. Increasing it by a little amount, to be honest, but that stuff kind of correlates, I guess, or works better when you have it really, really highly upgraded, when a lot of people are coming and stuff like that. So I think for right now, we got most of the employees done. That's really, really good. We got a lot of more employees. So if we take a look, okay, average checkout waiting time is still 4.9 seconds. I actually think that might not just be for the cashiers. We'll go ahead and watch another ad here while I explain this. So that might not just be for the cashiers. That might be for everywhere. So the clothing department right now is drastically slowing down that percentage, I guess. That's an average time. That's definitely slowing down the average time. Because as you saw, that's like a good 10 seconds per person that is trying to purchase something. Whereas with the produce department, it was literally like half a second or 1 second to actually put someone through. So that's bringing down the average. So we really, really need to work on kind of increasing those bigger businesses, making them go quicker. So that means increasing their salary. And also, I mean, hiring more employees really, really helps as well. We didn't see that much of an increase, to be honest. So I think we just need to focus on the clothing department here. If we do a little bit, that was only 2 upgrades, so that's not really going to show us 4.94, but I believe that was still the same amount as what we had last episode. So maybe that isn't, Okay, well, customer capacity, it shows us. That doesn't really matter. If we go ahead and take a look here, does it tell us processing 10.2 seconds? So I was really, really close with my guess there. But 10.2 seconds. And then we got 4 seconds, we got 3.5, and we got 1, and we got 0.6 seconds. So less than 1 second per customer for here. So I mean, honestly, the only one we need to increase, look at the jump. Fish, or the seafood department at 4.08 seconds. Then the next one up, the clothing department's actually at what, 10.2. So just absolutely ridiculous. And look at this. So customers served 58.8 per minute, 11.76 per minute. Imagine how much more money we could be making if we had 58 customers per minute being helped here, because they spend so much more money here. Look, base price is $25,000. This is $500. We could be making so much money. Then it goes down to 67 a minute, Then it goes to 250 a minute and 472 a minute. Absolutely ridiculous. Like a crazy, crazy number there. 45 billion, 24 billion, 2 trillion, at 22 trillion. So let's go ahead and increase the salary of the butcher shop, actually. So you know what? Let's hold down this trigger here. Let's purchase as many butcher upgrades as we possibly can. So let's go ahead and take a look. For reference, right at the beginning, $18.2 billion a minute. Very, very low amount. $18.2 billion a minute. There we go. There's a big increase there. $18.2 billion a minute. There we go. If we go take a look here, butcher shop is no longer our worst one, actually earning us 130 billion a minute. So not as big of an increase as I actually thought we would get there. Thought we were getting a huge increase, but we didn't. But that's okay. Any little bit helps, to be honest here. But guys, I'm gonna have to go ahead and end this episode here. If you guys have enjoyed another Supermarket Tycoon video, please go ahead and smash the like button. It really shows some support on this new series if you guys have enjoyed, and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.